I'm so hyped on today's video. Today I'll be unboxing the 5D Mark IV. So, the reason I'm so excited for this video today is I actually bought this camera like a week and a half ago, and it was meant to arrive like a few days ago, and then it didn't arrive. And then yesterday I set up all the camera gear because it said that it was going to arrive to film this video. And so this is in my living room in my house. So it's a little bit of a nuisance for my family. My mum and my sister are away at the moment, but my dad was home, and it was a bit of a pain because all the camera gear is in the living room. But today, this box has just arrived and now I'm ready to unbox it. So this here is the box. I'll try and blur out my address and stuff, but the box is big. So on top of the 5D Mark IV today, I've got two new lenses, and you guys are about to find out what that is. So a few people liked this from last video, but I have this knife and this is what I open things with. So without further ado, I'm gonna open the box and get straight into it. So I got this from China, from a website called Infinity, which is where I got my 1DX Mark II from as well. So it is grey import, but it's cheaper and I trust it because of the stuff I've got from them in the past. Okay. Oh my goodness. So 3 big boxes here. You can see Sigma there. This is a Canon lens box, and then this is the 5D Mark IV right here. So let's start with the Canon 5D Mark IV. It comes in a beautiful box, just a standard Canon box. I've got the 5D Mark IV right here. I should probably be careful with this. And I've wanted this camera for a while, so this is going to be my B camera. And the reason I got this one is because it's so closely matched to the 1DX Mark II. It can do 4K, and yeah, it's just a perfect all-round camera, and it's nice and light. I've been hiring the 5D Mark IV. I've probably hired it 4 or 5 times now, and it just seemed like financially viable for me to go out and purchase this, because it's $140 a day to hire. So I'd already spent about $1,000 just hiring this camera, and if I was to hire it too many more times, then I might as well just buy it. So that's what I did. I went out and purchased it. This camera sits very well on the Zion Crane 2, which is the gimbal that I have, and I find that the 1DX Mark II is a bit of a struggle on the Zion Crane 2. Okay, hopefully the focus stops doing that. So here's the camera itself, and then it comes in this nice little white cloth bag, which from memory the 1DX Mark II did come in as well. Oh my goodness. It's been a while since I've held a brand new camera in my hand. The good thing about this is it's nice and light, and yeah, it's perfect for the gimbal, as I was saying before, because the 1DX Mark II is just too heavy for the gimbal, and it's not so practical in some situations. I'll do a full review on the 1DX Mark II, maybe in a couple weeks or so. I've had it for about 6 months now, so I'm pretty used to it. I wouldn't go purchase a B camera if you're not doing professional gigs. The only reason I purchased this is because I've hired it so many times because I don't have a B camera. If my main camera goes down, I don't have a backup camera, and I can't do like 2 angles at the same time. I do professional video work for conferences, weddings, events, and everything. So I saw it viable for this. I have 2 really big gigs on at the moment, and just one of those will pay for this. So don't go out there and purchase this if you don't need it. That being said, if you don't have a camera yet, or you've gone from the beginner Canon cameras and you're ready to upgrade, this is a perfect camera to upgrade to. Really good professional grade camera. The 5D Mark III is also really good. It doesn't have autofocus for video, which was a main selling point for me, and the 4K, because I need to be able to match the abilities of the 1DX Mark II. So if you're going from a beginner camera and you want to upgrade, maybe go the Mark III. It's much cheaper than this, and it's a very good camera. So that is the 5D Mark IV. I'll go more into depth in this in another video. I bought 2 lenses with this camera, and I'm really excited to announce them. The first one, a lot of you could probably guess that I was getting it. the Canon 70-200mm 2.8. Again, I've hired this lens maybe like 7 or 8 times, and it costs $60 a day to hire, so getting up to about $500 I've spent on this, and it's only $2,000 to buy. That's Australian dollars. I went out and purchased this. I have hired 2 of these at the same time, multiple times, with a B camera, which is why I got the 5D and this lens, because I've hired both of these. I find the Canon unboxing experience is really, really nice. Okay, here we go. Wow. Canon have done a really good job packaging this. So this is the carry case for the Canon 70-200mm 2.8. This lens is a killer lens. So, again, the lens is wrapped in bubble wrap as per Canon fashion. Underneath the bubble wrap, another plastic bag to protect the lens, stop any dust from getting in there. Whoa, this thing is wrapped real nicely. Another wrap. So here's that nice little classic Canon white cloth wrap. Okay. Wow. This lens is incredible. It's a massive lens. Whoa. And the rings feel real nice as well. Wow. What a beautiful lens. So it has a nice little mounting point on here as well, because when you've got it attached to the camera, it's too much weight pulling this way. So if you attach it here, the weight is nice and evenly distributed across the mount. So having a mount point here is really beneficial. So I will go more in depth in this lens in the future as well. The main reason I got this, apart from the fact that I've hired it a lot, my current lens, I have a 24-70mm and a 35mm and a 50mm. So I had nothing from that 70-200 range. The reason I had to keep on hiring it is because often at like weddings, when I'm really far away and I have to zoom in nice and close, I can't do that on a 24-70mm. So I got the 70-200 and I can get those perfect shots. And I got the 2.8 version because I shoot in low light situations, and 2.8 is a perfect aperture to be able to shoot in those low light situations. Okay, so the final lens for today. I got another Sigma lens, and it's from the art series again. I got the 14mm 1.8. So this will come as a surprise to most of you, and it kind of shocked myself, but I saw it, did some research, and I wanted it. So, without further ado, I already have a Sigma 35mm prime 1.4, and this seemed like a perfect wide angle to suit with that. The case that this lens comes in is huge. Like, I'm talking massive. This thing's like the size of my head. So I got this lens at 14mm because the widest angle I had was 24mm, and there's some situations where it wasn't really wide enough, and it was only 2.8. So I wanted to use this for landscapes. I wanted to try some astrophotography. And yeah, I'd never actually hired a wide angle lens because I didn't see a specific need for it. But I thought I would buy it and I would expand my range, and it would just allow me to take so many different types of photos and experiment with this. I probably won't use this in the professional world for a while, although I do have a shoot tomorrow where I might use it because I'm only doing photos, but I couldn't see myself really using this in videos. This is just for a personal lens basically. So, out of the case, comes in nice little plastic wrap. This lens is very heavy, it's huge. I've got a huge amount of boxes and stuff just sitting here right now. It's messy as. Okay, so in classic Sigma fashion, this lens feels sturdy as. Like, this lens is very, very well built. It's nice and solid as the Sigma lenses are. It's got that nice matte black finish to it that Sigma have. Okay, so it comes with this really nice lens cap, because obviously it's a fisheye, so it's got the curve so you can't put a lens cap on it. So it's a whole hood. This lens is huge. Look at that fisheye. This lens is incredible and I can't wait to start using it. I can't say too much on that, but I can definitely do a review on this lens in the future if that's what you guys want to see. Okay, so that's all for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Sorry I haven't made many videos lately. My computer is actually at the computer hospital because it is broken at the moment, and I haven't been able to edit anything for YouTube, and I've been really slowly editing professional work on my laptop, which is a 2013 MacBook Air, which is not made for editing at all. So it's really difficult at the moment to push out content, but I have a few videos filmed that I will edit after I post this one. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Peace out.